Bobby Cool Daddy Slick Breeze here, and I'm in the town of Superior, Colorado for the Rocky Mountain Women's Disc Golf Championship presented by Dynamic Discs. A while back, Doug Bjerkes and Ray Woodruff contacted me, and they wanted to be on the podcast Disc Golf Answer Man, and they wanted to help promote their event. Well, as I interviewed them, I learned some really unique things that they had going for this event. One of those things was that they had a caddy program where caddies actually paid so they could be a caddy for the women out here, and a basket program where companies from all over and individuals purchased these baskets that were used at a temporary course in Purple Park, and then once the event's over, they get these baskets. So I thought I wanted to find out more about this event. Also, why is it important for all women events for disc golf? So let's take a look at what I found out.
Yeah, so actually in the late fall or early winter of 2010, I thought about, how cool it would be for it to actually run a women's event here in Denver. And I approached the Mile High Disc Golf Club, which is a very large organization here in Denver that promotes disc golf. And they said, yeah, we'll support it. We'll put a little money towards it and you can run it. And so Ray Woodruff, a buddy of mine, he and I decided to run that first one. And that was in 2011. We actually ran it in 11. That summer in June, we had 58 women show up, and it was an awesome time. The ladies enjoyed it. We implemented a caddy program. We did a lot of cool things that then laid the groundwork for the 2012 event, the 2013 event, and then we decided that it had gotten so big, and we kept telling each other, bigger and better, bigger and better. But to go bigger and better, it's always more work, and so we said, why don't we go every other year? There's a lot of great events around that go every other year, the Japan Open, and by no means are we a Japan Open, but we thought, let's really focus on every other year, and plus that also allowed us to kind of create some balance with the Women's Global event, which is a huge women's event that every other year on even years, has tournaments all over the country. So we wanted to, maybe step aside so that could have more, power, especially here in Colorado during the even years, and then we'd run our event in the odd years. So this now is the 15 event, which is our fourth version. So it's a little bit of the history.
We are starting this up and getting baskets ready to go out on the course. Beautiful here in Colorado.
So the basket sponsors are a pretty cool part of what we do at the RMWDGC. This started in 2013 when we needed a second course, and there was a beautiful park near the course where we were holding the event, and we thought, man, it would be awesome to put a course there. And so we approached the city and said, hey, we want to put a temp course in for this tournament, and of course when you want to put in a temp course you need baskets, and we really wanted to have sharp looking baskets. So we negotiated a deal for a bunch of baskets. We advertised that folks could buy those baskets and sponsor them. Their name would be on the basket. It would be used during the event, and then as soon as the event is over, they get to take the basket home. So we did that 2 years ago, and then we repeated it this year. So here at Purple Park for the 2015 RMWDGC, we went out and got 24 baskets. It took about 2 weeks, and we had 24 folks that all stepped up and said, I want to buy a basket that's used in that event. And it's really cool how the disc golf community comes around and supports that, from businesses to individuals. You can see on the baskets it might have someone's name in their PDGA number, or the name of a business or a club or something like that. So we ended up with veteran baskets this year from Dynamic Discs, and they did a really nice custom purple band on the top of the basket that has the tournament logo, has the hole number, has the name of the basket, veteran basket, and then it also has the sponsor's name on it. It's pretty cool. A lot of people want a basket,
right,
and they want one in their yard, and you can go buy a regular disc catcher or a regular recruit from Dynamic Discs, or a regular DGA basket, and they're all great baskets, but these baskets they have a little lore to them because they were part of a tournament, and they have a tournament logo on them. And some of these touring pros, we joke about it, but everyone that gets a basket, someone like Val Jenkins or Paige Pierce, they've all made 3 putts in that basket because they've played 3 rounds out here. So that's kind of cool too. But it's been a really great way for us to raise money for the event, get a matching set of baskets to use at a temp course, and create some excitement and a good look. It really does make it look professional when all the temp baskets do look the same.
Well, when Doug came to the event, we realized that we wanted to create something special so that the players could be a little pampered, a little, well taken care of for the day. And one of the things we thought about was having caddies for them. And we were trying to figure out ways to entice people to come and guys to come and caddy and give up their days to be on the course and haul bags around for the ladies. And so we thought caddies would be great, but we want to give them something, and it gets a little pricey when you run tournaments, and that's how that goes. So we thought, well, what if we charge them $25 and then give them a great caddy pack, shirt, disc, whatever we can get together, and also allow them to play the course that we're playing at, which has usually been a temp course or a private course that has been pretty much inaccessible for most people. So this way they get the perk of being able to play a course they don't get to play often. They get to have a caddy pack there all the time, and most of the guys have said since in years that have come that they have had more fun being caddies than they've had playing tournaments. And we treat the caddies pretty well. Most of them get better in their caddy pack than they do at other tournaments. So they've paid $25 at the first year and $30 every year after, and that's just how it's been. So it's been a good ride and very popular.
Tell me why you paid in to be a caddy at this event.
Well, the nice thing about the Rocky Mountain Women's Disc Golf Championships is it's for the ladies, and so I wanted to give back to my community and help grow the sport in the way I can, and paying in to be a caddy was just one of those ways. There's some benefits for caddies, but ultimately I just wanted to help out in any way I could and support the growth of the game in the women's community in Colorado.
And when you can get a bunch of top ladies to come out, as well as a bunch of rec ladies that are trying tournaments out for the first time, there is nothing better than supporting women in disc golf. And making their experience that much better.
This is my 4th year at Caddy, and I wouldn't do anything else on this weekend. It is the greatest thing to see 110 women playing a course, and just to get to walk around in a goofy shirt and be a part of this, it's fantastic.
You know, lots of people have asked me why a women's only event, and it all started with me sharing a house with a wife that played and a daughter that played and loved disc golf. And a lot of times we'd go to tournaments and there'd be 90 people and 86 of them would be guys and there'd be 4 ladies. And the Mile High Disc Golf Club has always done a great job with women. They pay every woman at every event. You know, they try to make them feel special, but it's hard to feel special when you're 4 ladies and there's 86 guys playing.
I think it is important for disc golf because it grows the female disc golf community. These events are, I guess, friendlier than other ones because there's not the intimidation of men and all that stuff, and us ladies are here to, you know, play the game but also have fun. And I think it's a good way to introduce women to the sport in a positive way, because most women are introduced in sort of a negative way with all the guys and them feeling bad about themselves because they're not throwing as far as the guys. When there are events like these, they feel more welcome and like more involved in the game.
For me, I feel that our women's events are very important because we are only 7% of the PDGA. No matter how much our growth is, our women's side still sustains at that 7%. So to have a women's only event, to cater to our needs, the things that we want, and to bring everybody together, I think that's the most important, and they're way too much fun.
Women-only events are extremely important for disc golf, and obviously for women playing. It's a great introduction to the competitive side of the sport, but women playing together, they can see that it's fun too. And having these events like this creates relationships and makes more women come out. Now they're responsible for coming out, they met new friends, and those friends want to play with them again. So these events are extremely important.
Well, I think guys can play anywhere. The ladies that come out and play don't get to feel that, I don't know, they don't feel like they're catered to or that the tournaments are focused around them at all. You know, and sometimes there are lots of things that guys can do in normal tournaments, put the ladies on hole 1 or put the ladies, you know, where they can be near the restrooms at certain points of the tournament or add restrooms and things like that to help make the ladies feel more welcome. But an event like this really caters to the ladies.
Come on, come on. Oh! So that side is gone. You'll start on hole 12. You'll just go through the course, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, until a winner's decided. If you get to hole 24 and there's not a winner that's decided, we'll come right back here to hole 12. Our 2015 RMWDGC Open Champion. This is the fourth champion we've had, starting with Paige Bjerkes, followed by Katrina Allen, followed by Valerie Jenkins. We've got a good line of champions. Our fourth champion for 2015, taking home $1,705, as well as the first place Pyrohyzer Glass Mini, Sarah Hokum.
Wow. It's awesome to see all these faces out here. 130 women is amazing. Doug and Ray, you guys are rocking it and taking the women's sport to the next level. Without you guys, we wouldn't be experiencing these types of things and setting the bar so much higher. So thank you guys, for real. I also got to thank Sean for carrying my heavy bag all weekend. Thank you so much. John for putting us up, wherever you are, there you are. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all that help. And congrats to all the other women. Paige, great battle. Man, you're always so good. I always feel lucky every time I win. Anyway, I gotta thank my sponsors, Legacy Disc, Cali Connection, Paragon, and Plastic Addicts. I gotta say happy Father's Day to my dad, and thank to my family for coming out.
Well, that concludes RMWDGC 2015.
There you go, guys. An amazing event put on by everybody here. Congrats to the Mile High Disc Golf Club. Congrats to Ray Woodruff. Congrats to Doug Bjerkes and everybody involved, all the caddies, all the players, and a special congratulations to Sarah Hokum for winning the Women's Pro Division after that amazing playoff between her and Paige Pierce. I tell you what, I had an amazing time. Everyone had an amazing time out here at the Rocky Mountain Women's Disc Golf Championship presented by Dynamic Disc.